Okay. Have you guys seen my screen yet? Say yes or no.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All of you just turn on your camera, please. I don't want you to like turn off your camera and you're doing something like playing games, something. Okay, Jerry, please turn on your camera what you're doing. Okay, wait. Okay, so let's start our lesson now. So, hello. So we'll start our lesson WSC Season 2, Constructing Arguments. So here's the format. First, today we'll learn about how to construct our arguments, how to debate our arguments. So we'll reach on to our first. What is an argument? So in our debate, you know there's a motion, aka topic, and there are two sides, the affirmative and the negative. So in a speech, you must include the argument. Everyone must. An argument is a point or a claim that you use to defend your speech and point of view in a debate to persuade the judges or the audience with logical explanation or proof. So each argument must contain a claim, evidence, and reasoning. Sometimes it contains you explain the problem, then a claim, evidence, or example and reasoning. So here's the basic format you will be using later on. I expect you to know these all down. Now, let's reach on to the format. Firstly is you must include in your speech the label. A label is a short line where a short sentence where you tell your judges and audience what is your main point or idea of your argument is. So for example, now your argument will talk about saving the environment. You are defending the motion that we must save the environment. So you have a label for your first argument is your first argument will talk my first argument will talk about why we'll talk about we should save the planet for a better future. Secondly is the definition. When you define the word, you're explaining what word means, what the word means. So or you could define ideas. For example, here is a motion. This house believe that you should protect the environment. So there are many keywords in here, environment and protect. So you must define that word. What is environment mean? What is protect mean? And or ideas. What were you going to talk about? And what does that idea mean? Thirdly is the example. It is a crucial part of what you prove in your speech. So it is a specific case or story either you experience on your own, or is it a story of other people, famous people, or other people that you know, and you have to prove that in your speech in order to convince the judges. Four is the impact. After all the label definition example, the impact will have the final line. What will happen because of your argument? It will show the result or effect. For example, here, so the argument will talk will talk about if we save the environment, and you go on and on to the definition, to the example, and now the impact. So what will happen if we save the environment? It will be a better if it will be a better life, it will be a better place for people to live, for animals to live, etc. So it will show the results or the effects. Fifth is the importance. It will tell the judges why your argument is relevant and why people should pay attention to it, and why is it important to even think about it. So the motion, so for example, here the motion is that this house believes that parents should not scold children. So why is it important to even think about this problem? Why we should think about this problem? Is it impacting our life? Is it impacting our daily life, etc.? Okay, so I give you like 1 minute to note this all down. Okay, so okay, so let's move on. Có câu hỏi chưa? Rồi. Okay, so here, by presenting clear evidence and reasoning from here, we can see that what? Excuse me, okay. Okay, so now let's try an example motion right here. Okay, so the motion here is that school should implement a 4-day school week. So can one of you read for me the label? One of you read definition, others read examples, impact, and importance. Okay, so Ben, you read the label, please.
4-day school can encourage students to go to school.
Thank you. Jura, definition?
Definition: a 4-day school week means students attend schools for 4 days instead of the traditional 5, with longer hours each day to match the required instructional time.
Okay, thank you. About Sony, example, please. Example. Okay, Sony just okay. So Lily, example, please.
Okay. Several schools in rural areas of the United States have adopted a 4-day school week and report positive results, such as improved attendance and higher teacher satisfaction.
Okay, thank you. How about the impact, Zoe, please?
Impact: implementing a 4-day school week can lead to better student attendance, reduced teacher burnout, and potential cost savings for the school district.
Okay, so the importance. Okay, Jerry.
Now shall I read the importance? This argument is relevant because it addresses key issues in education. such as student engagement, teacher retention, and budget constraints. By adopting a 4-day school week, schools can create a more sustainable and effective learning environment. It is important to consider this opinion as it could lead to significant improvements in the quality of education and overall well-being of both students and teachers.
Okay, thank you. So, here's the motion that school should implement a 4-day school week. So, the label, yeah. So the label here is that a four a 4-day school will encourage the students to go to school, and then you read definition, example, and impact and importance. It will mainly talk about the label, and you just prove your points in a speech. So here we came to a conclusion is by presenting clear arguments, by presenting clear evidence and reasoning. From here we can see that the 4-day school week offers practical and helpful benefits that make it a worthwhile consideration for educational reform. But not every speech arguments are like this. You can use PEEL structure too. For example, in WSC, you're debating in 3 positions. So here's a fun fact that I would like to show you guys. For the first, second, and first speaker, not every speaker speak the same thing. So I will introduce you as fun fact or another fact that you don't need to note down. For speakers, you have to have the label, the definition, the example, the impact, and the explanation, or the roadmap too. A roadmap is like you mapped out everything that you mapped out what your theme will speech, you will speech is like. Second speaker, first rebuttals to the other side, build the case where label, example, impact, and explanation are. Then maybe a link back to your team stance. First speaker is first weight both sides. Weigh both sides. Our vote and their vote. You weigh the up to the prop. If you are the prop, you weigh to the up and the prop. Okay. And then you have rebuttals. More rebuttals summarize and extend your speaker's argument and do not introduce new arguments. So the PO structure is P is point, E is explanation. The second E is examples or evidence. L is the label. Okay. So yeah, the PS here is just an important material I introduced to you. It's like a fun fact, so don't worry. Now let's read on to the activity time. Task 1. The motion here is that we should ban chores for children. So the label now I will go back to you guys. So have you guys note down all and have you guys understand all of what I just said, because it's very important for your speech. If all you have understand, maybe you just shout yes to me, or if you haven't understand, tell me the section that you haven't understand. Guys. Have you like understand what I just said? Guys, please shout yes if you understand, but no and shout out the part that you haven't understand. Guys. Okay, so no question asked. Okay. Task 1, we'll have the motion is that we should ban chores for children. So here is a practice for you guys. We have two tasks. That we have to do. So if you guys finish early, I will do another homework for you guys. And if you finish late, yeah, so okay. Now, here is the task. first, you have to have the label. It's the title of your claim or arguments. Second is the definition. If you will explain the meaning of your label or claim. You will also have to have an example. You will have to give a real life example where you or anyone who you know experienced this, or you could use example of a famous person. Here you can think for your own. You can research, but the real debate they will have no research. You will just have to think for your own. Fourth is the impact. The impact of this argument is and the last one is the importance. Why this argument is relevant? Why we should why we should why we should agree with it? Why it because it addresses key issues such as what is your argument stop? So I will give you like 10 minutes. This 9:52. So I will give you like 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, so that you can finish activity one. And I will call you each. I will call all of you because this is my first. So I will call each of you so that you can speak. Okay? 10 minutes start now. I can see that some of you are not. I can see some of you who haven't started on the activity. So yeah, just focus on the activity, and then I will call each of you so that you can speak in front of the class. Thank you. If any of you finish early, just inform me, okay? Have you finished yet? Have you guys finished yet? Jerry, you can research, or yeah, you can make your own example, but don't get it exaggerated. Okay, so when yeah, it's been 10 minutes, so I will call each one of you, or you just volunteers to read your task in front with the motion that we should ban chores for children. So who volunteers to go first? Okay, so Moon.
With the motion that we should ban chores for children, I disagree. Chores is a way to teach children discipline. Is also a way for children to help out their parents while they're working and providing. For example, my brother, every day after school when I came home, the dishes are clean and he also swept the floor. This helped me save time to do my homework so I can play with him afterwards. Without chores, children can find it hard to provide their own money. This agreement is relevant since doing chores can address some key issues such as unemployment and being dependent on your parents. By doing chores in the right age, it can teach students life lessons, teach them how hard money to be made, how to cherish what they have, and to be independent.
Okay, so um the motion here is that we should ban chores for children. All you're saying here is we should not ban chores for children. Because I see here is that you said the important at first I see that you said that we should ban chores for children, but soon after that I heard that your important is that it sounds like we should not ban chores for children. Are you yeah, I just asked because
Oh, it's supposed to be shouldn't, since I write too fast with this motion.
okay, so let me give you my feedback. Let me share again. So my feedback for you is you go off topic completely. So the label of your argument is so I would test on that we should not ban chores for children. On your speech said that we should not ban chores for children. You have all um you have all the label, definition, example, impact, and importance. You have all label. You did a pretty good job. Definition is a little quite a little, and I haven't seen enough. The example you give your example of your brother doing the housework so that you could have time to do your homework. The impact is it will give children a taste of what the real world will be like. It will make them appreciate money. It will make them appreciate the hard work their parents are and the importance, and it would sound like the impact. So I think that you've done a good job on the motion that we should not ban chores for children, but the motion here is that we should ban chores for children. So I expect you to do it again, or you should change a few words into your speech so that it will sound more like that we should ban chores for children. Thank you. Moon, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. You can do it again or no. So how about other people? Have you complete your work? There are a lot of people.
Almost. I just need 2 more minutes.
Okay, I will give you guys like 2 more minutes, like Sony said, and I will check you guys on later. Okay, it's been 2 minutes now. Turn on your camera, please. I don't want you to turn off your camera. Turn on your camera, please. Okay. So now I will call Moon. You have said. Now Ben, have you finished your work yet? Ben, have you finished your work? Ben, are you here? Okay, he's not here. How about Jerry?
Can I start my speech now?
What?
Hey, can I start my speech now? You just said Jerry.
Yeah.
So hello everyone, my name is Jerry, and our motion day is resolved that we should ban chores for children. And today, I disagree the motion and also my label of the arguments today is banning chores is for children more harm than good. And it means that if we don't let children do the chores, it will cause harm more than good.
Can you can I speak for a second? Wait, so the option is that we should ban chores for children. So wait, are you guys doing that we should not ban chores for children?
Wait, no. I just said that the motion resolved that we should ban chores for children.
Okay.
And my label for the claim of my arguments are banning chores for children causes more harm than good. And it means that if we don't let children do the chores, it will cause children to have lots of problems in their mental health. And first reason, children need to have chores to learn how to overcome hard things and challenges. Young kids use chores to know how to do hard chores, how to overcome problems, and also how to be faster at solving problems.
Wait. See you. Okay, you have the same problem as Moon. You just said that we should not ban chores for children. Okay. So you said that if we ban chore for children, they will have a lot of problems in their life. So I am seeing that you are going that we should not ban chore for children. Okay, so Lily, do you have a question?
Raise my hand.
What?
I just raised my hand to start the speech.
Okay. So Jerry, you can review your speech so that your speech will speak like that we should ban chore for children. That we should ban chore for children, not that we should not ban chore for children. So okay, I will give you guys some examples. One argument that we should ban chore for children because it affects the children will get tired. Some parents will be very okay. You don't have to turn on your camera. So first argument of first example that we should ban chore for children because some parents are very unequal, and if they would give the children many chores so that the children can be very so that the children can get exhausted and they will get they will not be mentally healthy, and that is one argument that yeah, that is one argument that I want to raise up. Okay, so Lily, did you have your speech yet? Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lily, and today I will support the motion. We should ban chores for children. So first, that children have to do a lot of homework. The homework is means that the exercise that teacher give to the student after school. And if the children need to do chores that they don't have time to do their homework, so the score at school will be lower every day. So, mm, for example, as my friend named Henry, who doesn't need to do chores, that he doesn't study, he just study and has fun, but her score in the class is very high. So that that the students can be tired after doing their parents' homework, housework, and so the children need time to play and relax after the tired day doing homework or study. So if the children if the parents said that children should do chores, the children will be sad and don't have enough time to play. So, in conclusion, I think that the children can do chores usually, but not can do chores sometimes, but not usually. So they can even study, play, have have rest, and have rest, and their score will not be lower. So thank you for listening.
Okay, so yeah, you're the first one to have your speech is that we should ban chores for children. So I see in your speech you have two arguments that should children should get a lot of time for their homework, and secondly is children could get tired after doing the parents' housework. So yeah, you have the label of your arguments. You have two arguments and you have the label for that. I haven't seen the definition, the explain the meaning of your label or a claim. I haven't seen that. So secondly, you have an example of your friend, and that is very good. Impact. I haven't seen the impact importance. I haven't seen the importance. So I would like to add in your speech is that the definition here for the motion is that the motion here is that we should ban chores for children. So you should define the word is chore or children, or you should define what your label means. The impact here is for your first argument. For your first argument, you said about that children should have a lot of time for their homework. So the impact here is, you just say a little about your impact. The impact for this is that if the children do chores of the parents, so the kids will get low score. Yeah, and the importance. So what does your argument solve? So it will solve children from getting parents scolded, for example, like that. And the second argument is that children could get tired when they have done the parents' housework. So yeah. So the definition, the first argument is fine. The impact of this argument is what? Is that the children could get long-term disadvantages. They could have like many diseases, many illness, for example. The importance here is that children should be kept healthy, for example, like that. So I see in your speech that you did a pretty good job. You just lack the impact importance. You haven't had the definition. So I think that you could improve on that thing. Oh, thank you. Now, do you understood? Okay, so calling on the next person. So do I call you or okay, Sony?
I agree that we should ban chores from children because children should have amount of time to have fun and do their homework. Like when you have fun, you won't get tired. And for example, I went go home. Then in the evening, my mom made me clean the kitchen. Then it was 9 o'clock or so. Then I got to do my homework, but I finished as very late, like 11 or so. So that when I go to bed, I was aching my muscles. So, and then you should have got more time to have fun because when you have chores, you cannot play with your friends when you have a promise. That was breaking a promise, but when you even swear your heart, their friend won't believe you. That will make you out of luck. And then you won't have anything to do, just doing chores and do your homework and waking up late and going to school late and make you get into trouble. And secondly, when you have time to do your homework, you'll get smart. But when you have to do chores, you'll get very tired and don't have the strength to work hard. So that will make you work very good. And then you're very bad. And when you're bad, you'll get into lots of trouble, but your parents won't ban your chores. That we should ban chores from children. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I see in your speech that you did a pretty good job explaining why we should ban chores for children. The problem here in your speech, in every speech that you speak, I'm sorry, and you speak is too exaggerated. Is that there are normal things as exaggerated thing. For example, you said in your speech that children could get tired. You just stop there, but you go further is that they would have no friends and then they would wake up late, go to school late, etc. Everything they did is very harmful. So I think that you could replace that with like the children could get affected by the mental health in the long term. It will sound more logical instead of being more exaggerated. Is that okay? So the label for your two arguments is very clear. I see that you have settled your arguments, and I'm very good with that. The definition, I haven't seen the definition in here, or I haven't heard the definition, or you included, but it's too short. The example, you have the example, but like I said before, it is too exaggerated, and then you should replace it with a normal word, normal scene. The impact of the argument, the impact of the argument, it's also too exaggerated. You could just say that the children will get impact on something, something. The important here is I haven't seen it, or if like I said before, I haven't seen it, or you haven't talked it, or you have talking about it, but I haven't heard it. So yeah, Sony, your speech is very good. Very good. You have a little of everything, but I think that have to you have to lower your voice. You have to lower your voice down so it doesn't get too exaggerated. Okay, thank you. How about Joey?
Chores help children learn life skills. This means kids can learn how to take care of themselves and become independent. Um, for example, my mom teach me how to clean my room and wash my bowl after dinner. Now I can stay home alone easily when my parents are busy. The impact of this argument is that children will become hardworking um, uh, and know how to help their family. This argument is relevant because it addresses key issues such as how to help children grow up and live independently in the future.
Thank you. Okay, so we have the feedback. Wait. And we have the feedback for Joey. Okay. So your speech, you have the you also go off topic with Moon and Jerry. What is that? You said that we should not ban for children. But yeah. So Jerry, I will give you the feedback later. Okay. So I would comment you on the motion that we should not ban chores for children, not that we should ban chores for children. So on the motion that we should ban chores for children, you have the label, you haven't had the definition, or you have the example. You have the example of your mom and yours. The impact, you have the impact and the importance. I haven't heard it. So your speech, it have that we should not ban chores for children. Your arguments are very good. I think that it's very good about that. If the children do chores, they will be indifferent with the others. They will know how to care for themselves even if the parents aren't home. So I think that is very good. But in the motion that we should ban chore for children, I cannot comment you on the motion that we should ban chore for children. I just comment you on that we should not ban chore for children. Thank you, Joey. So going back to Jerry. Okay. So Jerry, I haven't heard the half of your speech yet. So I'm very sorry. So your motion is that we should not ban chores for children. You have a lot, and I think that your arguments are very good. And next time, I think that next time you will have to deal with the motion that we should ban chores, not we should not. Okay, so Moon, do you like? Okay, so I will call Jura first. Moon, okay, Moon, you can speak later. Okay, so Jura.
Today I want to tell you that I agree with the motion with ban chores for children. First is label. Save time and protect children's health. Definition. Children shouldn't do housework because children need time to learn, having fun, and develop themselves. Housework should be done by adults. Example. Students come home from school exhausted and stressed, but they have to wash dishes, sweep the floor, and do the laundry every day. Because they are so busy, they don't have enough time to do their homework. In fact, this argument of children have time to study, reduce stress, and improve both physical and mental health importance. This argument is relevant because it addresses key issues such as pressures and protecting the right to development. I'm done.
Is it all? Okay, so so the thing about Jora's speech is she lists out everything. She has the label, you have the definition, you have the example, you have the impact, and you have the importance. I I'm really fine with that. You explain in your speech that children need to have spaces, not do chores alone, so that they can improve, they can develop. Yeah, I agree with that. So your speech, yeah, I think it is very good. Okay, so Moon, do you have anything?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the motion that we should ban chores for children. I strongly agree with this motion. Chores are often seen by parents as a way to teach responsibility and help lighten their workload. However, in reality, when the parents work long hours, children after school, they ended up shouldering most of the household responsibility. This leaves them with almost no time for homework, rest, or simply being children. As a result, many children suffer from stress, anxiety, and even depression. Some live in constant fear, worry about being scolded or punished if they fail to complete their chores. It is important to understand that this is not their fault. Chores can consume up to 80% of their time after school, leaving them with little to no opportunity to play or study properly. Imagine a child who's tired, sick, or simply need time to rest, yet they are still forced to do heavy housework. This is not only make their condition worse, but also robs them of a joyful and carefree childhood. If we ban or significantly reduce chores for children, they will have more time to play, complete their homework, and focus on their studies. They could develop their minds, pursue their interests, and truly enjoy their childhood years and the most precious time of their life. A happy childhood builds stronger foundations for the future. In condition, giving children too many chores does not build character. It often harms their mental and physical health. Let us allow children to be children, support the motion to ban chores for children. So thank you for listening.
Um, the first thing that I see in your speech is I ask you, is this the speech that you write on your own?
Yes, so I'm not keen about writing again, so I make a video when I talk, then I tell the AI to turn it into a text.
Okay. So I see that you are not keen on writing, but I I said you record a video and then you upload on AI. It sounds like I cannot agree because Wait, do you record a video? Did you record a video of you speaking, or you just go on AI and then said, write me a text about everything?
No, I record myself, then I send it to my dad to put it on AI.
Why do you don't speak to me? Why like why do you don't write it down and then you speak?
Because since that would take too long for like when I write a whole passage, it will take from like 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
No. So let me tell you a story. WSC is device free. That means you cannot bring any device in. So I I don't accept that you go on AI and then you write a speech. So your speech it have everything that is perfect. So okay, so please the next time don't use any device. I recommend to you that firstly, you just use this format. You just set label. What is it? Definition. What is it? Example. What is it? Impact. What is it? And important. What is it? You just need one line, one sentence, and then you just use your mind. You just use your mind, and then you connect each label, definition, example, impact, and important together. Here, for example. Hi, I'm Lisa. I agree with the motion that we should ban chores for children. So, firstly, reaching to my label, the label is this, and I will have a definition to. I will have the definition to define the label is that. Now let me reach on to my example. Is that the impact of this argument is that, and why am my argument important? Because that. So you just need one sentence and you can form a whole paragraph. You just don't need to go on AI to like write your own speech. Like I recommend AI as a research thing, not a thing that you go on, you record yourself and then you post it on AI and then they write it for you. I would not give you a feedback, but thank you for thank you for rewriting your arguments. So thank you. So the next time don't go on AI, please. Okay, so we don't have time for the first. So for any of you who haven't speak, please post your task one onto the please post your task one onto the dialogue group or and then the homework will be task two. The homework for today I will post on the dialogue group and then okay, thank you. Okay, so